Hello and welcome back, I'm Sean. The Nank Runner Diver 2 just got an update and this time it's getting pretty awesome. So let's check it out. So there are many things that I like about the Runner Diver series, and since the first Runner Diver model, Nank has made really good efforts in making these headphones good, and the new 2 Pro is also no different. So the sound quality you get here is really good and is one of the features that I really like about their headphones. We'll discuss more on the sound quality section later on, and another thing that you might find interesting is that this water resistant is also improved from the Runner Diver 2, and thinking that they won't improve it further from IP68, the Runner Diver 2 Pro now comes with an IP69 water resistant, and that is the highest possible waterproof rating, and it's also rated for seawater use with submersion over 5 hours with no problem. So this will be suitable even for Ironman races. And with that, Nank has also retained the battery performance since the original Runner Diver, and you still get the 10 hours of battery life per charge at 60% volume. There is also quick charging now on this model, however you're only getting 1 hour of juice from a quick 10 minutes charge. So another thing about this is also the chipset that you get with these headphones is also really good, and you get a Bluetooth 5.4 chipset that supports AAC and SBC codec. Also, another feature that you retain from the Runner Diver 2 is the internal 32GB of storage and MP3 feature, and this is also improved from the 16GB on the original Runner Diver. It doesn't seem like a very fancy feature, but so many bone conduction headphones don't have this feature out there. And finally, the fit you get with these headphones is also really nice because it now comes with a new adjustable tempo, so you can actually tweak it to play audio more directly into your ears, and Nank calls this noise cancelling mode, which is a little confusing, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in the design section. And with that said, you need to know that this headphone doesn't come with noise cancelling capabilities, and it mainly means that it sits closer to your ears but don't cancel out anything. So one thing that I've mentioned in other bone conduction headphones reviews is that multi-point may not be necessary, but actually in today's world you do use your headphones for more than one specialized purpose, so having multi-point with this will be very useful as well. And with that, it's the only 2 things that I can think of that these headphones could do better, which is really promising. And the good news here is that the price has been pretty much stayed the same since the Runner Diver series was launched, coming in at $160 or depending on the currency rate is currently 680 Malaysian ringgit. So if you find value in what you hear and like what you see, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so the YouTube algorithm can pick this up, and if you want to buy these headphones, do check out my links below. Alright, so as to most bone conduction headphones, you need to set your expectation right about them, since they're not going to sound as good or crispy as your in-ear earbuds, but at least from what we get here, it's really decent and dynamic sounding headphones. So the bass performance here is not top notch, and it doesn't have that very thumpy deep bass sound. So what you get here are hints of bass that sounds passable, comparing this to many other bone conduction headphones on the market that kind of sounds flat and bad. This actually is the headphones that considers having good sounding bass, at least for a bone conduction headphone. And I think the mid vocals here, just like the Runner Diver 2, is the main emphasis frequency of these headphones, which sounds really forward and clear. But do take note, if you use the sound enhancing plugs and push the tempos inwards, you will change the sound signature to a really muffled, it's like the artist suddenly caught a cold and have a stuffy nose kind of sound signature. So using the sound enhancing plugs, I find that it makes the audio definitely louder, but it turns the highs and mids into a little bit more muffled signature. So without the plugs, I find that you get the best sounding signature with these headphones when the highs is sharp enough but it's not high resolution, meaning you're not going to get that good high clarity, but the individual hi-hats and cymbals still sound okay sharp. So again, I'm not faulting this at all, and I think that this is one of the better sounding bone conduction headphones in the market. Sounds really great.
So this is a test to see if the Nank Runner Diver 2 Pro is a good headphones for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So let's talk about the design of these headphones, and what you get here is very well designed premium quality headphones, and similar to the Runner Diver 2, you're still going to get the aerospace grade silicone that is skin friendly, and you also don't get weird skin allergies with them, and it also comes with an internal titanium frame to help keep the weight down and add strength to it. So with that, you're also going to get a headphones that is very strong, can be twisted around, snap back to shape. So the only thing that I noticed when you're wearing these headphones and sitting on a chair with a headrest, and its natural angle means that your headrest will be pushing
pushing the headphones forward when you're resting. So finally, similar to the Creative Outlier Free Pro that we've checked out previously, the Runner Diver 2 Pro now comes with adjustable tempos as well, so you can actually aim it towards the tragus of your ears, which is this part here. But the funny thing is that Nank calls this noise cancelling mode, but actually it doesn't really block out anything, but rather because now it's vibrating closer to your eardrums, volume is definitely louder when you point it in. When you adjust the tempos, the silicone here does get scrunched up a little bit, as you can see here, and personally I'm not a fan of that. It doesn't hurt the headphone, but just doesn't look as professional. Other than that, the overall design still stayed the same with the predecessor, and you also get the same magnetic charging ports right over here, as well as 3 buttons on the right side to control the headphones. And finally, Nank has also removed the button on the tempos itself, and all you get now are the 3 buttons to control the headphones. So volume is also not the best in the industry, and you get to a comfortable listening volume at around 70% volume, really late in the range, and although it's typical to most bone conduction headphones, I wish that this can be improved in the future. I think even listening at 100% for me isn't overly loud, and I can still listen to it with no problems for prolonged periods of time. However, at this volume, it's really ticklish, and it's the reason I toned down the volume, not so much the loudness. So if you want more volume from here, you can do 2 different things. First, you can use the enhancing plug, but then again, that will make your audio sound muffled. But the second way is to tilt the tempos backwards, and when it's inside here, facing towards the tragus of your ears, you get the same comfortable listening volume at 40%. And you can get to that previously loud volume at only 80%. And in that case, you get very loud volume at 100%. But this is because you're using it a bit closer to your eardrums and using your eardrums to detect the sound rather than truly using it as a bone conduction headphone, so do think about that. Latency here is decently good for bone conduction headphones with no dedicated gaming mode. You do see a minor delay when gaming in real time with PUBG, and it's nothing too serious that will throw you off. I do notice that the Bluetooth 5.3 on the Runner Diver 2 is slightly better in latency. Good news is movie and videos works well with these headphones. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these headphones. So overall, you're going to get very good performance out of these headphones, and I think it's one of the best featured and performing bone conduction headphones in the market at this price point. Of course, if you don't need the latest chipset or the IP69 with seawater support, you can actually buy the Runner Diver 2 at a discounted price now as well. But if you want their flagship model, then this is the one to go to. If you want to also check out some of my playlists for bone conduction headphones that I've reviewed before, I'll put a link right over here so you can click into those videos to check them out. So I'll see you at those videos over there.